play off of rather than their usual shenanigans.
No, I absolutely agree. That's why I was saying, like, I feel like they're going back to their old forms of, like, all right, let's look for these big fights rather than this constant aggression and just having stable Mickey on, like, a jug or something like that. Seeing Mickey eats the whole tag team, gets a nice little time walk to start off. So I haven't been seeing too much of these double melee with the Darkseers. It's not been, like, doing badly. Just it takes time to be able to build up that pressure. So glad to see teams are still willing to go for it.
We'll see how they do and how much pressure they are able to put onto a Faceless Void with a Warlock behind. I feel like that's one of those combos that, like, it used to be Warlock Spectre, you know, that was a combo that's just like, okay, we will endure. But I have to imagine Faceless Void is going to be even harder to pressure.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the bans because right, they picked Warlock and then Nigma picked Darkseer right after. So maybe they were going for like, okay, if you go for the Spectre, you know, we're gonna be able to have our own Spectre later on too and stuff like that. And Darkseer versus Spectre might not be that bad, but they actually go for Void instead. So some switch up perhaps.
I can tell you that Spectre was not banned.
Okay.
So it was still out there, but Nigma did opt to take the Monster Faster rune. I'm super interested to see this Luna at work and whether or not we're going to see the shard pickup. Do you think that's legit?
I think with Grimstroke it is, because you can get the double bounces in bottom. Speaking of the Luna.
Getting very low. ILTW. Be okay, though.
We have to mention the power of this lane, right? Snapfire, I know we've all been talking about how it's kind of been moving to that 5 position exclusively, but damn, with Slardar, this actually sounds like a pretty hot lane. Level 3 comes around, 100 bonus damage, -8 armor. They're going to pack a punch onto this Luna, even if she is one of the higher armor heroes in the game early on.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if she was a higher ranged hero, right? But the fact that she's got that short range means that at any point in time, she's within cookie hopping distance.
And we're seeing that effect already. Like, ILTW's only got 5 last hits right now. And the Slardar's already up to that 10. Taiga and Foxy doing a great job. Very comfortable, as we know, with Miracle. Denied from Koikfa.
Oh, they're going to sandwich him, maybe. Koikfa, oh, he's going up that high ground. Now he's dead. He's dead, and he's not even going to get the bounty rune for these efforts. Great move from Kuro. And I'm sure Koikfa is probably talking to his teammates going, guys, did you know he was missing? Did you know he wasn't in lane anymore? iNSaNiA, meanwhile, he's also going to go down. Mickey is going to try it and finally does manage to get the bash. He'll take off some of the damage that he received, so speaking to Koikfa.
Is Miracle just... Okay, let's see what he's running. He's not going to be able to stop it. Koikfa will be able to secure himself that water rune. I was a bit worried because I see the boots on the Pugna. You get 375 move speed, 300 move speed, tiny. But yeah, Koikfa run at least.
Yeah, they don't really have the best heroes to rotate around. Time walk pulled back into his doom. What a combo from Nigma, and they're going to keep the chase up. They do not want to let iNSaNiA get the experience for this creep wave, and they'd love to have the extra kill as well. iNSaNiA, having no tangos to be able to juke his way around here, should be kind of stuck and slowly burnt out. Things going very well for Nigma in this Game 1 early laning phase.
Yep, even with that bottle, we saw GH take... Speaking of this pressure, we see GH as well as Kuroki kind of setting up around mid. Taiga wants to slow down this tower push because mid tower, it's a blaster. It's a blast and a half from death.
Are they really going to go for this? I feel like if you use the chrono early, that may just be Nigma straight up pushing down your towers. With that cooldown up. But let's see. They're going to try for it. And I feel like you've committed so much. The time walk back down. Cookie hop gets on top of him, still hoping for a bash here, and he finally does get it, and they won't have to expand the chronosphere. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Boxy in some trouble here, but oh, nice snowball. Great reaction there from GH as he gets out of the avalanche, but won't be able to get away from the toss of Boxy, and they're going to try and burst him down before he can get anything else off. Nigma are going to have to retreat here and probably going to lose Kuro on their way out. A chronosphere is going to be used on the mid lane at the same time. Liquid may have a slower lineup here, but they're going to be keeping their fast pace, getting kills in all 3 lanes.
Great move.
It's going to be feeding cores bottles, but apparently not.
Are they going to make it in time? They have Chrono, and they have the Mortimer Kisses, but they won't be able to.
A little bit too slow. They do have Mickey here. They're going to try and get what pickoffs they can without using the Chronosphere. Mind Control is certainly stuck in the pit, and they will manage to get 2 kills. Looking for more now. Koikfa and Boxy leading the charge with their Blink Daggers. Pretty far ahead of his team, so Liquid They're going to give up on that for now, and it's actually Nigma are going to try and get aggressive here. They're going to find the pick off on iNSaNiA in the back lines here. And Boxy, he's going to take that challenge. Mortimer Kiss is raining, and they're going to be able to bring down Miracle because the Aegis is on ILTW. So they're going to try and leave ILTW for last here. Bash Chronosphere actually going down. They're going to try and deal with the toss because, again, the extra life. The cookie doesn't do anything, though. It's the Chronosphere. The H12 is going to stall off Boxy and Mickey. He's got to get out now. GH going to try and chase him. Boxy. Oh, Kid Taiga. He's doesn't have a TP, so there's no way out. He's just going to suicide into the tier 2. Pretty interesting. 5-man smoke up from Liquid, and no Aegis on ILTW. They get the right Chronosphere here. Maybe they can change. Unfortunately, it's fine. They're going to be able to get it immediately. The Mortimer's Kisses are raining in. They're going to try and burst down ILTW as quick as possible. The Mortimer's Kisses run out as the Tusk was able to stall that out. ILTW, a sliver of HP, and he finally does go down. Mind Control put him back into the wall, but he's certainly dead here unless he gets super lucky and jukes all this out. Into the trees he goes, hiding away, but Koifa, like a bloodhound, sniffs him out into the trees. 4 kills. Running interference, being on the front. Liquid, they're going to try and sneak on by here. They know they're coming, though. They're immediately going to get a stun off. Mickey's going to be silenced here. Mickey in a bit of trouble. He's going to pop the Manta, and it goes back for Mind Control while Boxy ended up going in. GH is trying to finish off Taiga here, but the heal is going to prevent that as he's going to be left on the river side of things, while Boxy, he's been creating a ton of space there. Everybody else was pushed away from this engagement. Even the buyback coming in from Mind Control because they know they
target priority for sure. Liquid.
If they can catch him, perhaps before he pops BKB, Mickey's going to be initiated on first. Snowball, chain stun pretty heavily. The Mortimer's Kiss is raining in, and he didn't get off the BKB. A hefty amount of damage coming in, but it's actually only about half HP. ILTW will turn now with the Eclipse. They've got to be able to get away from this magic damage raining in. Taiga may be left for dead, but Mickey's going to be okay for now. Now they go back in. Boxy with the BKB, salting the back line. They want Miracle, and they want him bad, but they Decrepify stalling things out. He has allowed the life drain, so they're going to go for ILTW instead. Koifa tossing Miracle up in the air. He says enough of that, but Miracle's actually still alive. Essence Ring, another round to Decrepify. He's trying to do it for as long as he can, but ultimately he's got no more backup left. He stays alive admirably for a very long time there, but Liquid.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, that was in the bad.
That damage was insane. Boxy.
Mika, he finds himself a Mindbreaker, but he's still.
Oh, they found ILTW. He's going to be forced to pop his BKB, but they've got a Solar Crest on Boxy, so he is swinging really fast. They're going to drop the Golem here for Boxy to try and get one more hit in to get that bash. ILTW away into the trees. There is an escape point out of this area, and he will manage to use that to barely get back to the base until no. Mickey's here with the Chronosphere. Oh, another Glimmer Cape, and they're actually getting the Light Drain as well. Uh-oh, Liquid. It's going to be a little difficult until ILTW. Is he finally finished off? He is. The magic damage is there. Grimstroke's going to be swallowed up by the Boxy, and feels like that's the biggest thing, right? It's like whoever gets the right kind of initiation here, and it's mostly been Liquid. Jump straight up, see something, gets a little vision, backs away. Now ILTW outside of position here, already down to half health. They're going to use the shards to block the entrance off. Miracle will use his Blink Dagger. Time dilation on cooldown now. He's still going to go for it, though. The Chronosphere opportunity is here. Immediately gets stunned, actually pushed away by Miracle as well. We're on the crown. ILTW going to be targeted here with the Corrosive Haze on him. He's popped BKB. He has a Butterfly, but he is being shredded by this right-click damage. He can't even get off an Eclipse. He's just done for it. He doesn't have buyback either. Nigma. Oh, dear.
Disappears.
I mean, the Tiny and the Faceless Void are doing so much damage thanks to the Corrosive Haze. I'm beginning to wonder, like, for Miracle.
Tower is under
Not
attack.
bad.
Everyone's on their toes with Mickey around, man. He keeps on jumping in. And they're like, oh, is this the time? Is he going to go for the Chronosphere? He's got it up now. It's finally off cooldown.
So what's our ward duration? Now it's the Spell Prism and the Octarine.
ILTW, you gotta be careful. That Butterfly doesn't protect you against those tree hits. The Decrepify for a moment, but look at this, that damage. The Fatal Bonds set up off of a nice Chronosphere. iNSaNiA collects 3 of the kills, and Mickey will get the other 2. The friendship duo that has gone through the test of time from Heroes of New Worth to now Dota 2 stays strong. Look at those 2 lads as they're able to finish off the game in pretty nice style. Liquid taking game 1 against Nigma.